Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a shoe review and it's going to be the Hot Chocolate Design Carmilla like mid-heel shoes. So those are the shoes I'm going to be reviewing for you today. So if you like the sound of that and are maybe looking at some Hot Chocolate Design heels but are wondering kind of if these are for you in terms of comfort and all of that, then I'm going to go through all of that in this video. I'll also try and do a try on at the end as well. Do keep on watching, do subscribe, and I will get into the video now. So the pair of shoes I'm going to be reviewing, as I said, are the Carmilla Hot Chocolate Design mid heels. So that's kind of an overview of what they look like. These were actually my Christmas present from my parents, but I did get them early because if you haven't watched a few of my videos, I think I've mentioned it quite a few times now, but I was on holiday over Christmas from like end of November to the middle of January. So my parents did give me my present earlier as I did want to take them on holiday with me. I've got quite a lot of pairs of Hot Chocolate Design shoes. I mainly have the Mary Jane ones, so the ones that are flat with the single strap across. I don't have any of the slip-on ones, and I don't have any of the high heels either. But this was my first pair of mid-heels. I absolutely love them. So I will be going through the design, the quality, comfortability, sizing, the fabric, like everything and about the company. I'll start with the design and this amazing box. So when I first got my first pair of Hot Chocolate Design shoes, they come in this like chocolate milk carton and it's so cute, and the mid heels come in a cake box. So this is the box they come in, and it's not like overly big, so it's quite easy to store them, and it's just got all of these like cake layers and lace, and that goes all the way around the side of the box, and then it's got like icing on top, and there is a hole in the box. They do actually give you a little candle which I think is such a cute detail. So they do give you a little red and white striped candle, and another thing they give you, which is really good, I didn't think they did that, but then I've never had mid heel, so I don't know. This part of the heel, they actually give you replacements. So if this ever wears down, then you can, I'm guessing, just take that out and put these on, or get like a shoe person to do it. So I'll go through the design of them first. I'll start with the left shoe because both of them are different. That's kind of a staple with Hot Chocolate Design shoes. Usually both of the shoes are different, which is really cool. So this is the left shoe. So on the front it's kind of got this hair that kind of goes into cats. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. So you can see like the cat's faces and their arms, and this is kind of more like hair. And then going around to the left side, it's got this really nice pattern, and I absolutely loved this. It's kind of like a swirly, almost damask pattern with skulls and cats, and that's all the way around both the left and the right side of the shoe. That's how it's gonna really focus on my choker. There we go. So yeah, and then it also has that same pattern continued onto the strap with a skull kind of central, and then the buckle is kind of standard. It's just like a black circle buckle. The last kind of detail on the design, it's got this really nice piece of lace that goes all around the shoe. Yeah, hopefully you can see like this lace goes all the way around here and all the way around the back. It's such a pretty detail, and the heel itself is like this. So for a mid heel, it's still like a good size, and this feels like a silky material. It's really, really nice. And then the sole is this kind of lady. So that's the left shoe, and then we go on to the right shoe. I do prefer this one because it's got like the vampire girl on. So both the sides are exactly the same as the other one. The only difference is the one on the front. So this is like a little vampire girl, and she's got like black crazy hair, kind of a Victorian looking dress, and then she's got red lipstick, fangs and red eyes. Very, very cute. And then if you have them together, it's like her hair kind of continues on. A very, very cool, unique design. They're also like a pink colour. They are kind of like a bright pink, but it's almost burgundy pink. Like, I don't usually like pink at all, but I absolutely love these, and these go perfectly with my pink toned red tops. Didn't find these as hard to match with things as I thought I would. Last kind of details inside is it's got the branding. It says hot chocolate design on like a fabric heart inside that matches the print, and as you can see there is all of this padding inside. I probably shouldn't have done the strap up. So yeah, as you can see there's loads and loads of padding. The padding starts here, comes out to here, and then goes back in. Like, that is a lot of padding. And then the material in here is like a fake black leather. I love the vampire girl, that's mainly why I picked it. I love anything with a vampire on. And they're just very cute. And another detail, as I said, was I absolutely loved the lace. I think it's so pretty, so elegant. The sole of this one I nearly forgot because they are both different. It says hot chocolate design with this kind of lace pattern instead, so they do look like that. Into comfortability, as I did show you just how padded the inside of the shoe was. I'm not someone who like regularly wears heels. I mainly wear flat shoes, but I do have three pairs of heels from New Rock, and they're kind of okay to start with, but as you wear them your feet really do hurt underneath. And I was a little bit worried about taking these on holiday as I didn't have a chance to break them in, but they were so comfortable. I think I wore them about 4 times, but I kind of wore them all day. So one of the times I wore them to like an outdoor shopping centre, and usually I wouldn't even attempt that with a pair of heels because I knew I'd have regrets. But with these, they were so comfortable, and it really shocked me because this is the first pair of heels that have been comfortable for such a long time. Now obviously if you wear them for like the whole day, towards the end your feet are going to get a little bit sore, but nothing compared to the other types of heels I've had. And I think that is down to the padding inside along with the heel height. I believe the height of this is 6.5 centimeters, and then the high heels are 10 centimeters in the hot chocolate design shoes. So I do think this definitely makes a difference. I do have a friend who is obsessed with hot chocolate design just as much as me, and she bought some high heels from them, and she said they were fine to kind of stand in, but once you start moving your feet do start to hurt, which is just kind of typical with heels unfortunately. But I do really like these, and I would say that these are very comfortable for a pair of heels. If there was another design, in fact I don't know why I'm saying if, they've brought out these meaner vampire mid heels and I absolutely just need them. They're like a patent leather. I'll put a photo on the screen with like a bow and like a batwing detail, fangs, and then it's got this like blood drip thing that goes around the ankle, and I just need them. I might go back for those just because I know how comfortable these are. Quality wise, I'd say these are really nice. As I said, I've worn them like 4 times now. I'd say the only thing is because they are a fabric, it's probably not the type of shoe you want to wear out when it's raining. So far with quality I haven't had any issues. I do have, as I said, they're other flat shoes and I've had no quality issues apart from one of like the poison things on the strap. So sometimes they have things that go through here that kind of sit on the top of your foot, and because I kept pulling it across when I pulled the strap, it did end up breaking, but I super glued it and it's been fine since then. So that's the only quality problem I've had with hot chocolate design, but it was quite an easy fix. But I've had no issues with like the sole coming off. I do like that they're fabric. They are very unique. Generally I prefer leather shoes, but I do actually really like the fabric and I think they're really fun, and if they were leather they wouldn't be able to do such like amazing quirky prints. So I do think the quality is definitely there. Sizing wise, so I am usually a Hot Chocolate Design 35. Their sizing is a little bit confusing because I am a UK 3, which is a Euro 36, but a Hot Chocolate Design 35. So they kind of have their own sizing. So do make sure if you're like looking to buy a pair, you do check the size and double check it to make sure that you are getting the right one, because the Hot Chocolate Design size isn't the Euro size, but it does have them all listed in like the drop down. I bought my first like striped Lydia pair in a 3, and I went through their size chart that they have on their website, and it's actually really good because they have all of the measurements, like your feet versus the shoes, so you can measure your feet and match it up to the size guide and think, okay, I need that size. That's exactly what I did with the Lydia shoes, which are like the flat stripy ones, and they fit perfectly. So I know every time now I am that size in the flats. I was a little bit worried, but I was like, will the mid heels be the same? But I thought if not, I can always return them, and I got them in the same size and they fit perfectly. So that's also something that's quite good because their sizing is very consistent, and you'd think, oh well, obviously it should be, but it's really not with a lot of shoes. Like with New Rock, I've got pairs from like a 3 to a 4, and like some of the 3s are bigger than the 4s, like across all their different shoes. So with this brand, from what I've tried with, they are all very consistent with sizing, which is amazing. If I'd like a new pair from them, I have no worries that it's not going to fit me or they're not going to be comfortable, so that's really nice whenever I go back to buy another pair. I think that's why I buy so many pairs, because they're so reliable and I know the sizing is going to fit me, and I just love all of their quirky designs. I'm usually a UK 3 to a 4. It really depends. Like with Doc Martens, I'm a 4, but I wear an insole, but the 3s are too tight. With Converse, I'm a 4. With New Rock, I'm a 3 to a 4. With Underground, I'm a 3. So it really does depend. The last thing was the company. So Hot Chocolate Design as a company, I absolutely love them. They're very, what's the word, engaged with their customers, which I really like. It's not like some big brand where like you'll tag them on Instagram maybe, or reach out to them and they just kind of ignore you. Like they're not like that at all. Like they like every single one of the photos I tag them in, which is really nice. They sometimes do customer shout outs, which is amazing. So they'll like repost your photo on their account and write a bit about you. So they're really engaged with their customers, which I really like, and they're also so friendly to message. I actually messaged them with a request, which I'd really like to see, and they got back to me within like a day and was super friendly. They're not like one of those big companies who are like, we don't do DMs or anything. Like they're really friendly. The request, in case you were interested, is they have these gorgeous skull pinstripe high heels. I'll put a photo on the screen so you can see. They would be like my dream wedding shoes. I absolutely love them, and I love like the stripes because that's something I'm obsessed with. I love the like black and white skull pile, and I love the bit of lace that like subtly is there separating the patterns. I just think that's gorgeous. However, they are a high heel shoe rather than a mid heel. So I have kind of asked them if maybe they could look into making those shoes in a mid-heel, because they've done them with the golden hour shoes, I think that's what they're called, because I would absolutely 100% buy them as my wedding shoes if they were in the mid-heel, because I want to be comfortable. Hopefully that happens. I would love to see that. And they did say that they try and make as many requests as they kind of can from their customers. So as I said, super engaged with their customers, which is absolutely lovely. I hope you enjoyed this review. I really do hope it was helpful if you're looking at kind of any of the Hot Chocolate Design mid heels. As I said, I'll also have a Hot Chocolate Design collection coming up very soon where you can kind of see all of the ones I have. So maybe if you're between two pairs, maybe that will help you decide. But as always, I highly recommend them. They're such a lovely company to support too. I will leave all the links that you will need in the description box below for you if you'd like to check them out or have a look at these shoes in particular. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe if you did. Also comment down below if you've got these shoes or if you've tried the high heel shoes, because I would be interested to know your opinions, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.